Greetings and welcome back everyone to City Skylines and to the city of Anoon and to a new cemetery in a new part of town which I have taken the liberty of laying the roads for and even laying some of the buses and adding a cemetery, and I'm sure a very, very large number of you will be incredibly relieved to know that I finally caved and have built about 3 or 4 extra crematoriums or human bakeries around the city. And pretty much as everyone suggested, it has fixed the death problem. Though it just seems odd that we've got such an enormous capacity considering how many die each week. But I guess it's just the inefficiencies of the time to travel along the roads to where they need to be, etc, etc. But as a result, everything seems to be moving quite well. Unfortunately, the downside is... I mean, I know where the cemetery is because it's in a very underdeveloped area, but I can't remember which crematoriums I haven't named yet. So I'm sure I'll find them sooner or later. But we're going to start this one off by naming this cemetery. It shall be the... Oh, actually, this is a really good name. Ethereal Phoenix. There we go. An Ethereal Phoenix Cemetery. That's actually quite a poetic name for a graveyard, I think. Right, we've got a need for medium demand for commercial and a reasonable demand for... Well, not that much of a demand for residential, but I think we're going to have some low commercial just along here. Going right up there. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll have the commercial go all the way along there as well. Down here, sure. Right the way along. There we go. That should take care of our demand for commercial, I should imagine. Now, we're going to have a demand for residential. And at this section, I think we're going to have high-rises. But further away we move, we'll go back down to regular-sized homes. There we go, that should help a little bit. But our population is starting to look okay. We're not that far off the 55,000 metropolis marker. And as we approach these points, I start to wonder, how much more is there for me to do in Anoon? I mean, there certainly is a lot that I could do to make it more efficient, but how much new stuff is there for Anoon? And I'm not actually sure where the progress caps out at, where we stop getting unique buildings and things. I know that monuments require 65,000, so we at least need to get there, and we need to get there whilst getting more unique buildings so that we can actually build these monuments. I'm assuming the monuments are like the space elevator and that sort of thing, but again, I don't actually know. So we'll have to see on that one. But more and more of the game is just waiting for the game to progress and for us to build things up. So I'm starting to think that perhaps at least this city doesn't have too much longer to go on my channel before I may start a new one, perhaps. Because I'm certainly enjoying City Skylines. You may be forgiven for thinking I'm not, given how long passed since the last upload. But that was just purely timing, I'm afraid. But that is, I had not enough time to record. Let's get some more trees in there. But there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. A lot of things that I've learned from running Anoon that I want to put into practice. It's the sort of game that every time you play it, you get better at it. And you think of new ways that you could do things. Let's get all of this out. There we go. We just want to try and hide. You know what? Why am I being all precise? Just mash the buttons. Put all of that training that I went through, that grueling training on Cookie Clicker and Clicker Heroes to good use. There we go. There we are. Fantastic. I really should get the tree brush mod, honestly. But that actually looks a little bit better. Again, I am going to point out, I really, really, really wish they had more choice in terms of trees. I do feel that the tree selection is a little bit wanting. A little tiny, incy-wincy bit subpar. There we go, and we'll get a load of offices along there. We're not going to go up onto the heights, though. We don't want to go that far. Oh, more trees. Ah, fantastic. Clicking commence. There we go. We actually want more of the random large trees, though, unfortunately. If only I had control over that. Do you want a small tree? Do you want a large tree? Do you want a tree that has perfect cherry blossoms on it? Do you want a tree that kind of looks scraggly and as if it would fit in well with the Addams family? Just a little bit more selection, that's all. And we may as well go the whole hog, because I'm going to expand out here eventually. So there we are. We'll hide that noisy highway away from our lovely offices, except the people on the upper floors. They're going to be looking straight out over the highway, and they're just going to have to live with that one, I'm afraid. We may actually want something over here, like a facility. What are we doing? How is fire? We could have a fire station there, maybe. How's police? Police is good. How? Ooh, education. Education. We don't want a university, no. High school is over there. Got an elementary school. You know what? Let's have a high school. Just out here, past the offices. It's not the best place for a high school. I agree. But hopefully it'll help a little bit. So there we go. It's made a little bit of a difference. Let's get this renamed. So this will be the Kessler. The Kessler Learnery. There we go. I realise that there are going to be a lot of Uri names that I'm basically recycling. It's because I've forgotten that I've already used them. I'm sure I've used the Learnery at least 2 or 3 times in the city, but damn it, it's still a good word. It's a better word than school, in my opinion. Where are you off today? I'm off to the Learnery. Oh, well, fantastic. Pack your lunch. It just has a better ring to it than I'm going to school. No. Mind you, Academy has an even better ring to it. But I think naming a high school an academy would be a bit of false advertising, if I'm honest. Right, we want to have some nicer paths, because there's no pedestrian crossing there. So, how about we come up there, and then bring this down. So about there. There we go. And bring this down to about there. And then have this running alongside. Perfect. I like it. I really do. I love doing these little things, but alas, the only big issue is that so few of them can you actually... Well, you can't build anything off them, and I really do feel that they missed a trick there. I feel that was just begging to have facilities built off of. Really? There's no recreation over here? We need a plaza. We need a plaza, and it needs to be right next... Well, no, it doesn't want to be next to the school, actually. I could lose 3 offices for the plaza there. Or 2 offices for a plaza there. Yes. Let's make it so. Has that helped? It's helped a little bit. And it's a high school, so... Large... No, well, no. No. Yeah, okay, we'll have a park there as well. There we go, that's a little better. And that's wonderful. Okay. Oh my lord. I take it back. Oh, actually, you know what? If that was a decking instead of just trying to apply the texture to the cliff face, that would have looked awesome. Alas, it did not, but I'm not moving it. Warthog Plaza. There are actually warthogs there. Be aware. And down here, we will have the Captain. There we are, the Captain Park. Fantastic. I approve. Okay, now we need offices. We really actually do badly need offices. And you know what? I think having offices just outside the train line might be a good idea. You know what, though? We could even... What's going through my mind right now is that we could even have deliveries for the commercial buildings coming from a train stop. Now that, to me, seems like a fantastic idea. We want a cargo terminal. Height, really? Height too high? What kind of shenanigans are these? I'd have to have it right in the middle, but it would make everyone sick. Oh, you scallywag, you. That would have been a perfect place as well. Oh well. Sorry, everyone. You can't have a train stop there because Apparently, all the workers have vertigo. As someone who, again, lived on the side of a bloody mountain, this game and its height to highs make me laugh. And it's not like it was a coal mining mountain. There was a train station there, on the mountain. We're not talking like down in the valley. No, no, no. It was on the mountain. It was where the coal was being dug out. It made more sense to have it at the top rather than having to lug all the coal down to a train station down in the valley. No, no, no. We had the train station on the mountain. Went up the mountain and through the mountain in some places. Good times. I'll be honest, when I was born, that train station was already long gone because the mine was as well. But it had been there. I saw pictures and, you know, played in the old ruins of the train station. Quite a lot, actually, even though I was not meant to. Shh. There we go. More trees. I'm not going to protect you from the trains, though. I like trains. At least I like the sound of them running over the tracks. I don't really like the sound or the smell of trains, as it happens. But I do like the sort of the rhythmic of the tracks. It's awesome. Go to sleep to that. Right, we need shops, it seems. More shops, really. Surprised by this. In fact, I'm so surprised I don't believe you. But perhaps I should, okay. Get some high-rise shops on that side. And they went straight up, fair play. Okay. I take it back. You did want it. Oh, look at this. Everyone is employed. Happy days. Employment, everyone. We're doing it right. Kind of. Maybe. I think you guys like looking out over there, don't you? Yeah, I think you do. I'm not going to ruin that for you. I was tempted, but no. No, you can keep your lovely view. You, however, I think, are a prime candidate for more shops. Unfortunately, the more shops that I'm about to build are going to require the destruction of shops that I have already built. Such is life. Actually, we won't go all... Well, maybe we should. I don't know. Bring that out and then bring this down. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. There we go. And we won't do it again there because once again I'm going to be... Oh, actually, quick, before they start development. Whew, saved you from terrible disappointment there. Now, can I connect up? Can I perhaps dig you away? And then connect up? Like that. Yeah, yes. Haha! Success. Ah, I like it when a plan comes together. There we go. Plenty of shops. There we are. People should be happy with that. Though, that said, I'm going to need to ensure we have a bus stop. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I? Yes. That would explain why I couldn't place the bus stop. Yes. Bus stop down around there, I think. Oh, there's a bus stop right there, isn't it? Ah. Okay, you're moving over here. There we go. Alright, we also need some pipes. Are you going to be okay? No? You are literally at the one spot that doesn't cover. Well done. That actually takes skill. Oh my lord! Fire department? Why? What? Oh, traffic. Why? The buildings, they burn. The fire sings to us. Okay, we need a much... Well, the thing is... okay. We do need this, so... It's no use complaining. It is a massive oil area, so... Boom. That should help, maybe? It's done a bit of help. So you're still kind of all over the place. Terrible. So... Alright, we'll have a smaller one over here, I think. Is that going to help? Kind of. It's mostly helped. Okay. We shall go for... Inhimalis. And this one shall be named... Anctus Immolation Prevention. Ah, fantastic. Okay, hopefully, whilst that is not going to do a lot to stop the frequency of fires we're seeing, by the looks of it, well, sorry, I mean, it's not going to help if there is a fire, because it looks like the problem is that they're just all jammed. But it may possibly, just perhaps, save some lives by preventing the fires from starting. It's a bit of a guess, but I'll take it. How about we also run this train line? This is going to be the most hodgepodge train line you've ever seen, and I appreciate it's going to hurt your brain. But, well, some things just have to be done. No. I want it to kind of turn... No? Okay, then fine. We'll go this way. We'll do it your way, train. Like this? Is that what you wanted? It appears that it was, in fact, what I wanted. Can we connect like that? No? Can we connect like this? Yes. Okay, good. Right, I want this track to come to around here. Rise up about there. Go across. Oh, no, really? That's fine. Then down around there. Now we're going to try and turn this away. Because what I'm envisaging is a connection to another train depot down here. To try and alleviate the amount of traffic crossing sides. We'll see if it works. It might not, but I'm really hope. Ah, really? Bloody slopes! These people. Space already occupied. These people and their fear of slopes. I just don't understand. It makes no sense to me. Oh, there we are. I'll have to destroy most of the industry here because you guys can't handle a little bit of a slope. I hope you're happy with yourselves. Because that's all you, not me. 100% your fault, this one. Oh my lord. What have you done? What on earth is that game? I can see through the fabric of the universe, game. I don't think this is normal. I'm just calling it now. I think that's very unhealthy. I think this would be filed away along with things like dividing by zero. Just saying. I'm afraid we need to get rid of this. I know. I'm unhappy as well. Trust me. How I wish that you would just be sensible and not be afraid of slopes, but wishes were horses, beggars would ride. There we go. My lord, that is so bad. That is so bad. Okay. Well, we've got to try and connect that road back up. So, how about we bring it up like this? So hodgepodge. If this even works, I'm going to be amazed. I'm not going to have enough room, am I? No. That slope too steep. No. You scallywags, you. However, let's have a look at this. Maybe we can do something funky with the turn. Could we have the turn possibly be part of this? No. That would have made too much sense, really. I could... Maybe I'll just have a straight road. So there. Then this one... No, slope too steep still. One of those days, really. Okay, well, this is the last resort, then. We're just going to flat out connect to the train track. Or try to. This one's going to run along and then run down. It will connect there. Or it said it would. You cheat. You lied to me. Oh well. I'm afraid, traffic, you're just going to have to live with this one. Or not. Maybe it could curse me in some way and make me have to sneeze. That is also an option. And, you know, to be fair, it's quite a valid response to shenanigans. It's like, haha! Well, if you're going to make me do this, I'm going to give you a sneezing fit. Though, it was just one sneeze. It wasn't a fit. I suppose I have to be thankful for that. There we go. Okay, well, now this cargo port can at least make use of another train. Though, that said, now I kind of want this to be a one-way system. Let's have a look at the way the buses move. I don't like this bus stop being here anymore. I'd prefer it if the bus stop was here instead. There. Yes, I know. It's horrible. I wish it could be different too. And then, since the bus is going around this way, we will change this to a one-way road. There we go. Now deliveries go in through that way, hopefully. Alright. Oh, we're losing a little bit of population. No! Don't go! We need you! We need more offices, clearly. Offices! They want to work! We shall give them work! Also, I think maybe a park. That will probably entice more people, I fancy. Let's have a look. A dog park. Oh, we've already got one of those. Let's have a basketball court. You know, these executives and their desire to play competitive sports. To assert their dominance in the office. We'll do that. There we go. See how happy they are? But they would be much happier if I gave them a carousel, I suspect. But they're not going to have one. I need to ration those out. Let's get... We've already got one of these plazas, but we'll have another one. There we go. They really like that. Okay. Not too bad. So this plaza shall be the Leo the Jester. It's where they share ideas, or if you change the word just slightly, steal ideas or steal thoughts. You see where I was going with that? There was a kind of train. A thought train kind, well, maybe more of a thought carriage drawn by some lame mules. But still, there was a reason for it. There we are. And the Moonwind Ball Bouncery. Okay. Now, hopefully, we can get these to level up a little bit more. How are we for fire down this side? It's not great. We could have some more facilities to try and help. Oh, wow. You know what? We actually do kind of need one of these over here. Now that I look at it. Go ahead. Let's get everyone a medical facility. It'll make people happier. There we go. Those ding ding dings tell me that I've made the right choice. Matthew. Matthew Badger People Fixery. Though for a very small fee, they'll also fix your cats. Okay, come on, you're just so close. You're teasing me now. We need more? Really? Oh, okay. I'm alright with having more offices, though perhaps at this point, if this is going to be an office area, I'll split this a little bit more. Let's go ahead and bring that straight down there. This one straight across. And same here as well. There we go. Let's get some more offices on the go then. I wasn't really planning for this to be an office expansion, but I guess the additional jobs will give people more reason to move in. I suppose. I don't know. I guess it might work like that. Also, leveling places up would help a significant amount. Also, starting in the new district would probably help. How are we doing for power on that note? We're okay. Water. Sewage treatment could do with a little pick-me-up, but we'll leave that for now. How are we doing? Ooh, incinerator status is not looking too grand. Ooh, you get. Really? Issues with water. Oh, I see. There we are. But I think we'll go ahead and have another incinerator built down here. Right there. The immolation station. I actually forget who suggested this, but I just remembered that it was suggested in the comments. And I just really like the name. I'm not even sure. I might have already named it. It's been that long since I've played City Skylines. I actually forget what I've actually named. And since that wasn't on the list, there's no easy way for me to check. But I think trying to get you guys leveled up would be a very smart move. It's probably not going to take much. Do we have anything that I could do for you that you'd actually like to be done? Yeah, I think a fire department would actually be the thing to go with. You could have it there. This would affect loads of stuff. So, okay. Fire department for you. Boom. They are very happy now. And upgrades galore. Fantastic. As expensive, but worth it in my opinion. Right, this one shall be the Matthew Fire HQ. This is where fire comes to plan its nefarious deeds. It's the perfect disguise. No one would ever suspect. But I've clued you in. You're saved only by my vigilance. Well, you're not really saved since I built it. I mean, well, okay, let's not think about that too much. I'm just giving you a little bit of excitement in your lives, that's all. Oh, ye gats. Oh, ye gats. Oh, my lord, I don't like this. This is bad. Oh, my good lord. Let's follow them along. Where are you going? They're all trying to get down here. Oh, I should have known. Wow, wow, wow. You scallywags, you. Oh well, there's not much we can do there, and I think we have actually reached that wrapping up point anyway. So, on that note, we're going to wind down and wrap this episode up. In the next, I think there's only really one thing we can do, and that is to start on a new district right down here. That is not something I'm looking forward to, because that always takes a lot of effort, but we need to do it, so there's no point in complaining about it. The alternative is to expand out there, but I don't really want to just yet. I want to expand over here instead. Possibly, though, over there. Not sure, but we'll find out in the very next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this one, though, and will be joining me for that next episode. But until then, and as always, do take care.